ever wondered what happens when a beloved children's franchise isn't afraid to explore truly dark themes? A series celebrated for its heart and adventure has consistently delved into surprisingly complex and unsettling territory. Uh, from the very beginning, it's tackled themes of neglect, loss, and death, proving it's not just for kids that someone need, uh, but sometimes those explorations venture into really frightening places. Over the years, certain scenes and storylines have stood out for their brutality and emotional impact, leaving a lasting impression on fans. These moments aren't just scary, they're often deeply disturbing, raising questions about the darkness within both the digital and human worlds. Let's revisit some of the most harrowing moments in the franchise, the ones that truly caught audiences off guard. Uh, um, in The death of Wayamon was a turning point. Um, Yozamon's callous act, mocking Jerry as he absorbed Leonon's data, was particularly chilling. This wasn't just a battle, it was a display of pure cruelty, sending Jerry into a spiral of depression and forcing Takato to confront the dangerous power of Medidramon. The trauma lingered, leaving a dark stain on the series. And then there's Arch Neiman in uh, this wasn't the comical villain fans remembered. Uh, Instead, she became a truly terrifying predator, disguising herself among humans to hunt and consume their brains, believing it would fuel her evolution. The eerie animation and unsettling sounds amplified the horror, making Archimon a genuinely frightening antagonist. The fight involving Skullgreymon in the Colosseum was a heartbreaking spectacle. Trapped and desperate, Tai's desire to protect his friends pushed Agumon to digivolve into this monstrous, pain-ridden beast. The creature's uncontrollable rage and the knowledge that every moment was filled with suffering uh, made this a truly tragic and disturbing moment. The creation of Ophaneman Fall Down Node was born from Carrie's intense grief. Her despair twisted her partner into a corrupted form, culminating in the creation of Ordinamon. Um, this uh, this wasn't just a digivolution; it was a manifestation of pure emotional trauma, a dark reflection of Kari's broken heart. That Kari's connection to the Dark Ocean was deeply unsettling, uh, pulled into a Lovecraftian dimension. She was surrounded by uh, monstrous beings who saw her as a potential bride, uh, a vessel for a new terrifying ruler. The implications of this scenario, the cosmic horror lurking beneath the surface, were far more disturbing than anything fans expected. Koichi's sacrifice was a moment of pure heartbreak, uh, jumping in front of an attack meant for his friends. He seemingly gave his life to protect them. Uh, the scene was emotionally devastating, and the brief moment of hope before his revival only amplified the pain. And Kyo's backstory is brutal and uncomfortable. Of the his past as a member of an elite came, the loss of his family, and his subsequent descent into darkness are explored with unflinching honesty. This isn't a simple tale of good versus evil. It's a complex exploration of trauma and revenge. The D Reaper remains one of the most terrifying enemies in the franchise. This digital entity, born from a computer program, began consuming negative energy and ultimately saw humanity as a mistake to be erased. The scenes of cities being deleted and Jerry's connection to the monster were genuinely frightening. Um, the Professor Karada from is villain fueled by hatred and greed, and his willingness to sacrifice anything and anyone to achieve his goals, and his eventual fusion with Belfamin made him a truly despicable antagonist. And finally, Pumpkinmon from while seemingly harmless, his attempts at friendship involved kidnapping children and carving pumpkins on their heads, coming dangerously close to their eyes. It was a disturbing scene that left many viewers unsettled. Um, so there you have it, the journey through some of the darkest moments in history. It just goes to show even a series aimed at children can tackle complex and challenging themes, leaving a lasting impact on audiences of all ages. And remember, if you're ever feeling a little too scared, maybe stick to the cute and fluffy Digimon for a while. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, I hold this, see what presents is.